What's up, warriors? Welcome to day 3. So today we have a 15-minute EMOM. So every minute on the minute, we're gonna have a different exercise. We only have 4 exercises, and for that 5th minute, we can use as a recovery just to catch your breath. Once again, the goal is conditioning. So our first exercise is a lateral lunge to an archer position. So you're gonna grab onto your mace at a crossbody bottom position, under over grip. So lateral lunge position. At the bottom of your lateral lunge, you're going to under over switch into an archer. Big exhale. Bring that mace back to crossbody bottom. Stand tall and switch sides. Lateral lunge, archer. So make sure with your archer position, you're pulling your mace apart. The mace comes up to your collarbone, and you're creating long lines as you go into that end range. So throughout the full minute, try and get as many reps as you can. So after your lunges, we're gonna go into a battle lunge to an over-over switch. So go ahead and grab onto your mace with an over-over grip. And for this battle lunge, we're going to go into a forward lunge. So remember, whichever leg is touching your mace, that's the leg that's stable. So my left leg is going to lunge forward. I'm going to uppercut into my battle position. From here, I'm going to hold my lunge, go into an over-over switch, and bring it back to center. We're gonna be alternating for your minute, so joust switch to an over-over position, and then uppercut, battle lunge, holding that lunge as you go into your over-over switch. This is a killer shoulder exercise, and step back to center to then switch sides. Lunge, switch, switch, step together. Lunge, switch, switch, then step together. So you're alternating constantly for the entire minute. Exercise number 3, we have a barbarian squat. For this one, we're gonna grip about center on the steel mace. And if it's too easy, feel free to position your hands a little bit lower. Stand nice and tall. We're going to send the mace up and overhead with a big inhale. Try and control your mace. Make sure your hands hit about the back of your neck position, so try not to stop around here. We wanna go nice and low, just like your 360. Then, as you barbarian chop the mace up and overhead, you're going to extend your arms and come down into a squat. Big inhale, reach that mace up and overhead. Big exhale, chop, squat. Throughout your minute, make sure that you switch your grip. So kind of keep track of the time right at that 30-second mark. You're gonna switch the positioning of your hands and keep going with your barbarian chop to squat. So a few things when your arms extend up and overhead, make sure your wrists are nice and neutral so the mace is vertical. So if your wrists are getting tired, you're gonna find that the mace is flopping back and forward. So if at any point you get tired, you're just gonna choke up on the mace just a little bit higher so you can then control it a little bit better. Your 4th exercise is a 360 swing, which we practiced last month. We're gonna bring that mace into your starting position, pulling down to the belly, big inhale, exhale, pull with your 360. So you have a full minute. You can either split this up with time, so at the 30-second mark, switch sides and launch that mace, keep going. We're trying to get continuous swings here. Or if you're a fan of reps, you can do 5 reps, let's say on the left, then 5 on the right, and keep switching throughout your minute. One way that you can initiate your switch is keeping one hand stable, and then the other hand is gonna be your primary switcher. Boom. Cool. This is a great opportunity for you guys to work on your 360s. Remember, it is conditioning, so I want you to just go fast, do as many reps as you can. And then for that 5th minute, this is a recovery. So feel free to set down your mace, grab a drink of water, and then we do this all over again. So ideally, this is 3 rounds, and we want to stay consistent with your repetitions. Try and beat your reps every single round. To finish off, after you've completed your 15 minutes of work, we have 2 rounds of core. So we're gonna do 2 minutes on each side of a hollow hold press. And this is the only exercise that we're doing for core. So over grip with your steel mace. You're gonna take a seat and get into your hollow position. So you're really pushing backwards here, creating space between the ground and your low back. And then legs come up, squeeze them together. You're going to inhale, overhead press. Exhale, bring it back. I want you to accumulate 2 total minutes on each side. So what that means is if you stop at the 30-second mark, that's when your time stops. The time doesn't keep running. So let's say you do 4 sets of 30 seconds, that would then get you at 2 full minutes. So 2 minutes on your left, and then switch over sides. 2 minutes on your right, then recover. Give yourself at least 1 minute to recover, and then you just do that once more. Only 2 rounds, 2 minutes is kind of a lot to do for core in a hollow hold. So take your time with the recovery, and then just 2 total rounds to really feel that contraction of your core and to really start to open up your shoulders. So one thing that I didn't talk about is that overhead position. So notice we weren't totally overhead. We were slightly in front, trying to keep the chest open and pulling that mace apart throughout. So give that a try. This is day 3. I can't wait to see you guys on day 4.